Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of my. Okay, hold on.
What the hell? Did you just have a stroke? What's going on?
There's some feedback on your end,
There's
Deb.
real big feedback.
All right, let me mute for a second.
Okay. Okay.
Let's try this again.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Celebrity Big Brother, the live POV and second of Eviction. Now I'm going to be off the entire show.
Well, if that's any indication to how much of a shit show this season is so far, I think we're pretty on brand.
Yeah. Well, we've got some people, and we got anti-Trump turd is already in the chat. We've got Kyle, Pokemon, Lonnie. He loves us. We love you too. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. It is a. I gotta hand it to Kato Kalin. I like him. I don't know how everyone else feels, but he's playing the game. He had a plan. He executed it. He didn't blab it to everyone. He kind of kept it in his little core four there. And luckily it didn't get out. Honestly, I think Ryan Lochte is too stupid to eavesdrop when a door is halfway freaking open. So I don't think he heard the entire conversation. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And they really kind of left us hanging with whether or not he actually heard it. They tried to like put in some other diary room where he's like, I'm on to this plan to like make it seem like he heard, but I really don't think so. I think that's revisionist history there. I'm not quite as high on Kato after this week though as you are, Allison. I think that like for instance, like when he's doing damage control with Tamar, you know, he's saying like I can't tell you the plan. Like I had this huge secret plan of backdooring Ryan, and I'm like, why do you have to keep that a secret? Like you should be reassuring Tamar that like, listen, you're not the target. I'm taking somebody else on the block, like with the veto, and they're going to go out. There's a bigger target than you. Don't worry about it. You know, just anything to kind of reassure her, you know, just in case like something goes wrong, like she won't be expecting it. And if she is still in the house after this eviction's over, she's not going to have as much bad blood and go after you.
Well, it's when you say, I have a plan, I can't tell you what it is. Well, obviously we know what it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I can't say, well, then you're saying it without saying it. Okay. Jesus.
Right. And you didn't even tell Dina, which like, again, like I don't understand.
But look, it got exit. Some Big Brother players could take a note out of this book. You don't have to tell everyone. I played Sequester twice and made some big moves by myself without telling anyone.
Yeah.
I executed it from the beginning to end and took these people out that I wanted out, and I didn't trust anyone. I did it myself. There's so much going on in the chat. Kato told Ryan about the plan. That's a red flag that you're not as close to him as you think. When did he tell him about the plan?
When did he tell who about the plan?
When did Kato tell Ryan about the plan? Because I know in the pantry room, Ryan and Joey kind of cornered Kato, and
that was like another stupid thing that happened.
Yeah.
That's another red X against my playbook for Kato here. Like you don't tell. Okay, so what happens if like the veto doesn't work out and he can't put up like Ryan or Joey? Like you've just made a target out of yourself with both of them for no reason. You know, like he's like, we're giving him props for keeping this like all these like secret plans, but then he gives the wrong information to the wrong people.
He doesn't know any better.
That is. Oh, go ahead, Deb.
He doesn't know any better. He's never played the game before. He doesn't know like all the nuances of the game, and he has no clue.
I have to think that's like common sense though. That's not even like like a good Big Brother player.
They're saying in the chat that he told Joey and Ryan in the pantry about it. Well, they basically asked, yeah, do I need to pack my stuff? And he tap danced around this like he did with Tamar. Well, I can't really say I'm this, I'm that. You know, he basically said it without saying it. My point is he never came out and flat out told these people You know, I mean, the worst thing you could possibly do, in my opinion, in Big Brother is telling someone, listen, you're safe. You're not going anywhere. We're getting the veto. We're taking you off. And then it doesn't happen. And that person goes home, because you cannot tell me Tamar would have stayed tonight had she still been up against Dina.
Oh, oh, hell no. She would be gone.
Right. So, well, so much has gone on, Jesus, in the last 48 hours and longer in the Big Brother house. Where do we even begin? We have colon massages, constipation, fights, welder masks, all of it.
Oh my God, the welder mask.
I don't know where to begin. One thing that I do want to point out really quick, since I'm already a mess all over the place. I don't know if you guys noticed that after the show was over and they were eavesdropping on the house guests after the eviction, Joey cornered Kato and flat out told him, I don't care if I win, you can use me as a pawn if you want to, but eventually these people are going to turn on each other. They're going to start eating each other alive. So whether you can get rid of me all you want, but all you guys are going to implode. And he's right. And I was like, oh my God, Joey's actually playing the game now. He's not blow drying his fucking feet or his Sharpie hair or running around with a panther going, wow.
Right, but like he's also having this conversation like literally 5 feet away from the other people.
Everyone.
Like, what?
Not very smart. Not very smart.
He's just desperate, honestly. Like Joey, and like to see him trying to like scramble and like actually have like a bit of game sense, it's just so funny to me. Like Joey, like I don't know how you guys feel about Joey, but I'm just like really over him. I don't think that he's contributing anything to the season. I think that he's like just boring television. I think that like the way his mouth moves when he talks is really weird. And it's kind of like nails on a chalkboard whenever he talks.
His likability factor is down to 0 with me. I can't even with him. Like, he's just so friggin' annoying.
But the thing is, we're talking about him, and you cannot tell me every time that he pops on the screen during an episode, you're not like, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna say? What's he wearing? Right. You know, he Captain Obvious. Do what?
He's so obsessed about what everybody's wearing. Who is that? Is that so and so? Oh, those Prada. Like, what man knows like every single piece of clothing, the maker of it? Like, what is wrong with?
Yeah, he says that, and then he also wears navy and black together tonight. So
wait a minute, that's not a thing.
Allison, I need to come up and like be your life coach or something.
Oh, you would die if you came in my house, period, let alone my closet.
Anyway. So we also have a twist that we will talk about. But what did you guys think about the whole like colon massage thing? I feel like this is more you two's ballpark. So go for it.
You go first.
Where is Ricky when I need him?
Are you insinuating that you have bowel movement problems, Deb?
No, I took care of it, but I could have used them a couple days ago, man.
Oh boy,
I really could. Look good, man.
I just want to say that I have had issues with constipation, and I have myself massaged that knot in my stomach to the point where it released and poo came out. I mean, that is like a thing. Like, you really can massage your he's not a colon massage. He wasn't freaking massaging his butthole. His anus. Yeah. He's like really just, massage it and get in there and it'll come out, or put a Fleet suppository up there. Jesus, it's not that hard to do. You know what I'm saying?
Just saying.
Hashtag Fleet.
Yeah, and he's like in the middle of the diary room, and he's like, oh, wait, it's coming. And you can literally like see him like pinching his butt cheeks as he's like running through the kitchen into the bathroom.
When you gotta shit, you gotta shit. I have been in Target and I've been standing in an aisle with a cart full of stuff to the point where I'm on my tiptoes moving in slow motion, because if I go any faster, we're gonna have a situation.
Well, I do want to talk about the twist before like too many people. Sorry, I just like I know I'm gonna forget like the details of this while it's in the chat right now. So, was this at like the end of the episode or something?
Yes, it's called The Power of the Publicist.
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently it's like the cloud twist. So we, from my understanding, we are voting, and whoever wins that vote can remove themselves off the block during the next 2 nomination or veto meetings. So basically, it's the twist that Tyler had last season.
How are we voting? Is it via hashtag, or are we voting online?
I would assume it's online, like through the CBS.
Because they were saying something about the hashtags, and I was a little.
You can hashtag the name on Twitter. I'm going to vote for Tom Green.
You're voting for Tom Green?
I always vote for Tom.
I want to give Dina some love here.
Oh, stop giving Dina love.
Oh, God, don't give her no love.
She's such a mess. I love it.
Useless.
Listen, Phelan and I and Deb were talking on the show of Friday, and Phelan is living for a Dina HOH. And you know what? I was anti-Dina HOH until Phelan talked me into it. And I'm like, you know what? I'd kind of like to see a Dina HOH.
Absolutely.
Make her play. Yeah, make her play. Don't just sit there.
I think that her time is coming. I think that we're sleeping on her. Don't you worry.
Do you think she would try to be nicey and say, "Oh, I love you all, and I don't want to"?
No, I think she's going to be like super emotional, and whoever's the last person to talk to her before the nominations happen is what the plan is going to be.
Kurt Runger in the chat. Hello, Kurt. He's part of the Memphis Big Brother group. Everyone is going to vote for Tom Green. He's going to win by a landslide. I agree.
Yeah, I'm really worried about this alliance kind of taking head of like the entire game. Tom and Kato just like clean sweep with all the comps last week, and with Lolo and Natalie in their corner too. I think that between those 4, I think one of them is the winner of the season. I really do.
I agree. I think that I would like to see Kato, Tom, Natalie, and Lolo really stick together, have a Final Four. Did y'all see Lolo crying at the end of the show?
Yeah.
About Ryan?
I think it hurt her heart to do it because she was really, really hurt at the fact that he was willing to backdoor her. You know, when Ricky went to her and said that.
Oh, I think she froze.
Oh, you froze, Deb. No.
Deb's taking an emotional moment, just like Tamar, over the loss of Ryan. I will say Ryan looked real good tonight.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, sure he did.
He did. And I usually am not into like football player or like swimmers or whatever, but
it was really cold in that room, according to Ryan's nipples.
I froze, didn't I?
Yeah, you froze, Deb.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But let's talk a little bit. There's some things that I want to address, the Lolo and Tamar fight and all that stuff that took place Saturday. But the veto meeting, okay, first of all, you know, the feeds were down. Lolo and Tamar got in a fight. And then there was the veto meeting. And let's talk about the veto meeting first. Kato saying to Tamar, you know, you don't clean up enough. I almost slipped on a shrimp, and you're talking about you want to go home to be with your son. And she just goes for, I ain't your maid. I ain't no housekeeper. And this. What are you talking about, my son? And she got real emotional. You know, apparently there's something going on with her son. She's a single mom. And I'll be honest with you, for a minute there, I actually felt for her because, I'm a single mom of a 22-year-old son, and I don't talk about him a lot on this show, and if I went on Big Brother, I don't know how much I would talk about him because they don't choose to be in the spotlight. They don't choose to go on these shows. So to kind of throw that up, it wasn't meant in a malicious way at all. I don't think Kato Kaelin have a really
definitely not.
But I understood. I think that she was really upset about the son comment, but turned it into being about the housekeeper thing. But I'm glad that they ended up being adults and hugging it out. But let's backpedal to Saturday, if that's okay. So I you know, I slept in a little Saturday. And then the chat, our little chat's going nuts about Lolo and Tamar. Something happened. The live feed's cut, so I'm all over Twitter trying to find what's going on. And apparently, they got into an argument. And Tamar said, "The next time someone calls me a bitch, I'm yanking or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm yanking, which means she's pulling some fucking hair." And you know, Lolo's like, "We'll do it. We'll say it. Do it. We'll say it. Do it." Does anybody not understand how the argument works? You have to say bitch again to get your hair pulled. And then,
Did she realize that Lolo could end her?
Does she not realize she almost ended me having those feeds cut for 9 hours? I didn't know what to do. I couldn't concentrate. I was trying to marathon through the first season of True Detective, and I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it was crazy that like the feeds cut for that long, and there were all these rumors going around that Tamar was removed from the house and everything like that.
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about these magazines?
Fake news.
These fake news articles.
Well, Big Brother should be used to fake news.
Saying that Lolo got kicked out of the house, and you know these people should be ashamed of themselves. They're taking these stories from the crevices of their deep asshole and just pulling them out and throwing them on the internet.
They're massaging their own colons with fake news.
Exactly. They massage their colons and pull these stories out their ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's clickbait, and unfortunately, it works. That it was spreading around Twitter like wildfire. But luckily, the feeds came back, and we were spared from any more quits, which is always a good thing.
Can I make a public service announcement? I'm so sorry, Tyler.
Sure.
And I apologize for interrupting. I need someone in the chat to tell me what kind of sunglasses Tamar is wearing. What are they called? Where can we find that freaking welder's mask? I have been all over Amazon and Google, and I can't freaking find it. Thank you. Continue, Tyler.
Those are her hater blockers, Allison.
Jeez, man, I need some.
Yeah, I was just happy to see that nobody else had quit. And I was also really surprised to see that they didn't address this on the show tonight at all. And this was during Kato's HOH, so like they're not going to show it.
Glazed over it.
Yeah,
during Sunday night show, they glazed over it.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah,
they barely touched on it. And like Kurt said in the chat, anyone who's watched Lolo on the challenge could reasonably believe a rumor that Lolo got booted. She is she's tough, man. She's not afraid to back down. And you get too.
Try to fight her.
I wouldn't try to fight. Look, I'm not trying to fight anybody. I'll bite you and then run the other way really fast. That's all I got.
You're a little ankle biter. But can we talk about this season compared to last season? You know what I said? Between this season and last season, at this time last year, we were all concerned about Rudy's tits drying up and her not having any milk left.
I guess we are like off to a better start this year than last year. So and honestly, it's because of like just 2 or 3 people. It's because of Tamar. It's because of Lolo. And honestly, like before Ryan left, he was giving us like really great television. His diary rooms were like really dynamic and entertaining, which really surprised me considering how much of a meme it is that he's so like boring during interviews and everything. So I was glad to see Ryan really get into it. Kyle just sent me in Messenger like a stupid live feed update about Joey Lawrence. So he just said this to Kato. He said, "It's not good, this shit, Kato. I don't like it. I just don't like it. I genuinely don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not a reality person. I don't feed off that. I like characters to play. It is what it is, I guess, but I don't like it."
Oh, just God, go blow yourself with your blow dryer. Like, I can't take it anymore. I mean, this guy, Jesus, get off of it.
Through the whole HOH competition on the wall, he whined about when it's going to be over.
Oh, I know. Like, is this going to stain my skin?
Like, oh, God, dude, thank you for bringing that up. I laugh so. Listen to the Captain Obvious and I were watching it together, and he doesn't watch a lot of Big Brother. And he's like, why is he worried about that? Like, he's a guy. Like, do men really work? Am I
He's
you know,
dad in his 40s, and this is what he cares about.
Oh,
you think this is gonna like stain our skin? Like, should we be worried?
yeah.
You worried about the big globs of white crap shooting into your face. You didn't complain about that.
Who would ever complain about that, Allison?
Of course.
So anyway, so of course, like that new alliance formed with Kato, Tom, Lolo, and Natalie.
I like it.
I don't know why, but like I'm like really rooting for Lolo here.
Me
I think that
too.
even though she's fucking like off her rockers and just like losing her mind, and she's only been in there like what, like a week and a half. I'm rooting for her to succeed for some reason.
I don't think it's her that has the problem though. I think it's Tamar that's so problematic. No matter what you say to her, she's so contrary with everything. You could tell her the sky is blue, and she'll tell you you're lying.
Yeah, I'd be very curious to see like how Lolo will change, like if and when Tamar leaves.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you tell her the sky is blue, and she gets in your face and says, "Stop pepping up to me and telling me the sky's blue. I'm sick and tired of you starting this shit."
Exactly. It's like she starts a fight over every single thing. And it's just like, you know, you could tell her that this person said this to me, and she'll tell you you're lying.
I do gotta say though, Kandi had a really great opportunity to take out Tamar tonight, and she didn't do it.
I think there's a loyalty there. I really do.
I would be dragging Tamar to the end. I'm sorry, but ain't nobody voting for her. Because she's getting in fights with every single person. And if you think that anybody is going to vote for her, it's not happening.
I don't know about that, Deb.
That's what they're saying in the chat. That's what they're saying in the chat.
I don't know about that. I don't think that she's a goat. I think the only goats really at this point are like Dina and Joey. I think that Tamar could have a really great final 2 speech. And you have to think like the celebrities, they see like all of like the TV show and stuff. They're not like sequestered like regular Big Brother players are. So Tamar is seeing like, or everybody is seeing like all this, like this really has been the Tamar show. Like put like the dramatics aside, she's really been the one kind of steering the boat in whatever direction she needs it to.
Yeah. And go ahead, Deb.
No, I would say her instincts are on point.
Yeah.
There is no lying about that. That woman has really good instincts.
Who, Kandi?
No, Tamar.
Tamar.
She does. And I feel like Kandi and Tamar are almost playing the same game. They're just doing it 2 completely different ways. And man, I'm telling you, tonight we didn't see a lot of Kandi, and we didn't see a lot of Ricky.
Yeah.
And man, that speaks volumes, because I'm thinking these 2 are going to keep sliding on through. This could be something.
That's what I said to my roommate once Ryan got evicted. I said, I wonder where Kandi and Ricky go after this. Like, where do they land? Where does Joey land? I feel like there's all these.
The role of Batman.
I feel like we're kind of like resetting the game right now. Of course, like we have those 4 locked in. But I mean, we have like Dina, Joey, Ricky, Kandi that are kind of all over the place.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Serious question. What are the chances, percentage-wise, that Joey Lawrence will get cast as Batman?
0.
Thank you.
I think that it's lower than that. Can it? Can we go lower than 0? That is a possibility, right? 0, negative 500%, 230%.
So who do you guys think is going to get voted for this twist?
Tom Green, Tamar. Maybe. I'm sorry, Deb. Good.
We're going to have to look at their followers. Who has the most followers?
So on Rob Has a Podcast, they actually polled everybody on Twitter. I think it was just like a couple days ago. And one of the questions they asked was, who's your favorite celebrity Big Brother house guest at this point? And by an overwhelming majority, it was Tom Green. So really? I wouldn't be surprised to see if Tom gets this. Of course, Tamar has had like so much TV like airtime. I wouldn't be surprised if she gets it either. So it's going to be one of those 2, I'm pretty sure.
I want to do something real quick. I'm feeling good about Tom Green. I've been a Tom Green fan for 20 years, while a lot of people are just now, excuse me? Excuse me.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna sing the theme song to his old show, MTV show. It's really short. Don't worry. He said, "This is the Tom Green Show. It's not the Green Tom Show. This is the."
Uh-oh, something happened to Allison's
Oh my
microphone.
God, I don't know what happened.
Oh my God. So anyway.
So the people that listen to Rob Has a Podcast are
Allison, great
Can't mute
job.
that, can you?
I like that song better.
Shut up.
What were you saying, Deb?
the people that vote in his polls.
Mm-hmm.
Would they be like internet people, like the internet fandom?
Yeah, like it's
not casuals, like they're not like, you know, the TV watchers.
It's not. So that's why I say that like Tamar, I think, really has a chance here as well.
Yeah, because you have to look at their followers, you know, their social media, who has the, you know, the biggest social media.
I don't even think that it's because if we're looking at that, I would say like probably, well, Natalie Eva Marie has like 4 million followers, but I don't see her, like all of her followers, like watching Celebrity Big Brother. You know, like Allison like said it earlier. She was like, I was kind of empathizing with Tamar and like the way that Kato like had that speech. You know, she had this really great kind of underdog episode just now, right before this vote happens. I really could see her getting this.
Let's be honest. Tom Green fans are probably the biggest watchers of this show. I mean,
you're probably not wrong.
I don't think WWE people are sitting around going, "Oh God, I gotta watch Celebrity Big Brother." Okay, no, they're not.
Pokemon is saying in the chat, I saw a lot of Tamar and Joey votes before. Who the fuck is voting for Joey?
That's what I want to know. Who the fuck? Who do I got?
Brothers.
Somebody who loved the Lawrence Brothers show, Brotherly Love. Remember that show on Disney?
I know, but like out of everybody in this cast, like you're gonna vote for Joey.
Really?
Hey, give him a break. He sure does need one.
Anyway. I just muted her again.
Let me tell you something, buddy. That was the only people that understood that song. They were probably me, Deb, and everyone else over the age of 40.
I remember Nell Carter.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're singing. Just
Joey!
Oh my gosh. So who do you guys want to see win this head of household next?
You just have your mouse arrow on the mute button at all times. How the fuck are you able to do it that fast? You're like a gunslinger.
Listen, I'm on the computer all day, every day. It's what I do.
What was your question?
Who do you guys want to see win head of household next?
Lolo. We need a Lolo at HOH.
Well, I want, yeah.
Joey Ron is gonna have to go out the door.
I want them to do it. Tamar would be hilarious.
We need a Tamar.
Who would Tamar put up?
I think she'd put up Joey and Kandi.
Everyone's going to put up Joey. I don't think she'll put up Kandi. I don't know. I don't feel that. I don't
think she'll put up. Yeah, no, she might.
Who else is she going to put up? Kato or Dina?
She might go ahead and put up Lolo and Natalie.
Shit, that would be a power move.
Just enough with putting up Dina unless you're going to get her out. I'm sick of it.
I'm rooting for a Tamar HOH here as well. I also think that gosh, give me a Dina HOH. Like we were saying before, that would be such a hot mess express, and we would all be here for it. We would have a lot to talk about on Wednesday if she wins HOH.
How about a Joey HOH?
Oh my God! Like no, right? No. He's probably one of my least favorite Big Brother house guests ever.
I think he's hilarious. I mean, I don't like the guy. I mean, I don't have anything. I just think he's just, it's like I said, he's like that guy, the little kindergarten kid in the kindergarten class that doesn't realize he's there to learn. He's the one rolling around on his mat eating his boogers during nap time, and the teacher all has to sit on him to make him go to sleep. I mean, he's playing with himself, he's goofing around, and he doesn't realize that he's there to learn, that he's actually there to play the game. And now he's lost Ryan, and he got freaking serious 2 feet away from everyone else with Kato. Serious mistakes. I don't know, but I feel like right now they are going to eat each other up. The easy outs are nominating Dina and Joey. That's it. I feel like that it's going to be boring because they're just going to continue to recycle through the 2 of them.
Yeah, but you also have to think like Tamar is the only one like going into the season that really knows the game of Big Brother. I don't think that she would waste her HOH week on those 2 people. A lot of people in the chat are saying it would be Kato and Lolo.
Yeah.
That would be a huge power move.
Yeah. And
the only house guest I disliked more than Joey was Scotty last year, Big Brother 20. Besides that, I can't stand Joey at all, says Pokemon. Joey would nominate Julie and Sam Bledsoe. Joey would nominate people that aren't there anymore. I'm nominating
Evil Dick.
Scaramucci. I'm nominating Scaramucci and Jonathan. Julie
Chen Moonves.
Julie Chen Moonves. Those are my nominees. It's Joey. They're not in the house anymore. Oh, they have to be in the house? They have to be in the house to be nominated?
I also love how Julie like really had to guide people through this like live veto. And
oh my God, yes.
She was like, all right, Dina, now you sit down. Okay, Kato, it's time for you to stand up.
Kindergartners.
Like,
you're balling
God.
off the table. You are no longer participating in this game. Please step aside.
Joey, stop eating the glue.
Yes.
Kyle's nominating Matt Kleins for the worst Big Brother house guest. No. What do you guys think about that?
I can't remember who he is off the top.
He was with Raven in Big Brother 19.
Oh, yeah. You might as well throw him in there with Joey so they can bro down. Jeez.
Let's fill the house with people like Matt Kleins and Joey and Jose. Come on, give me some other problematic people.
I'll tell you my least favorite house guest of all time is Raul from Big Brother Canada 4. I don't know if you guys have watched that season.
Yeah, I remember Raul.
He fucking sucked. Ugh. He like wasn't even like a rootable, like entertaining person to like dislike, like Raven in Big Brother 19.
Yeah. I don't remember his game, but excuse me. Sorry.
There's so many people that I have had such hatred for in Big Brother that I literally cannot come up with one person off the top of my head.
I bet Sam Bledsoe is pretty high for you.
Sam?
Yeah.
She took my fucking spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, do you understand what I would have done? That there's no way. Yeah, look, I know I can't speak from experience because I've never been in there and I don't know what kind of psychotic bitch I'm going to turn into, but it's outside of the one I am now. But listen, oof. But say, I don't know. Bless her heart. She bless her heart. I really, just bless her heart. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's like the Southern's way of like saying like this person's an idiot. Bless her heart.
My goodness.
I nominated Caitlin and I nominated Haley for Eviction because y'all are just slutting around with all these boys and I just don't like it.
Y'all just suck as women and I don't like it. And that's it. And don't come up to my room at all without me in there. Don't even come up to my room. And I'm not even going to sleep in the bed. I'm going to sleep on the big couch.
Pokemon says Joshua from Big Brother 9. That's a really good answer for worst house guest ever. Gina Marie.
Gina Marie. Oh, God.
Yeah, I just don't get that. She is like on the ball again with her anti-Black people crap again. And I'm just like, why do you continue to say things like, talking about Kandi, Ricky, and Tamar and stuff? And Jesus Christ, shut up. It is what it, geez. And fight me, please, because I'll win. Not physically, but verbally, because people will understand me when I fucking talk.
Pokemon also says Elena. This is a really good topic of conversation. I would love to see like a Big Brother season with like all these like terrible,
annoying.
I want to see all the useless motherfuckers that have ever walked in the house. I would watch it. We got what, Matt Klein?
I mean, after Big Brother 19, we would literally watch anything.
I would, yeah, let's do it. And then watch them just sit around and eat cereal and talk about, I guess we really have to play
This is a great off-season show. We can make like a really shitty group and do it, like run it through like the Brandstill simulator and see if Raven Walton wins.
She might.
She could. How did you guys feel about, did you guys like Nicole?
Which one was Nicole? I have to see faces.
The one that won Big Brother 18.
Holy crap! I actually liked her.
Okay.
I don't like her. I like her, but I don't like her. I didn't like her gameplay. I mean, I like her as a person. I think she's a nice person. I didn't like her gameplay.
Yeah. A lot of people are split on her.
Yeah,
I'm like looking through like all these like past house guests now.
Spencer Clausen. Which one was he?
Oh, no,
Spencer was awful.
No, he wasn't. He was so funny.
No,
which one is he? I can't
terrible.
remember. See, I need flashcards. Who is he?
He is Big Brother 15.
Don't say he was Big Brother 15 like I'm gonna fucking know that off the top of my head.
Red hair guy.
Red hair, beard.
Oh,
red beard.
He lost like so many fights against Amanda. It wasn't even funny. Adam from Big Brother 13, another terrible house guest.
No, Adam Pock wasn't that bad.
He was so bad. He played the veterans game the entire season. It was terrible. He literally had like no balls in that game whatsoever.
He did. He got the Final Four though, didn't he?
Yeah, with like no. And remember how he left the house? He like was like trying to get like the audience all riled up, and he was like, "I'm gonna return for Big Brother All Stars," and I was like, "Yeah, sit down, buddy. You fucking wish."
Not so much.
That was so embarrassing.
They can't even get All Stars to return for Big Brother All Stars, okay? And where's the idea? The idea that me, Phelan, and Deb came up with, I think, last year when we were talking about how the only way they're going to get another All Star season is if they do it Celebrity Big Brother style, and it's only a month long.
I'd be okay with that.
I wish they would do that. That would be.
I would be so here for that.
Okay, so breaking news.
Just said in the chat, apparently Tamar and Joey are pulling in Kandi and Dina. This is great. Now we have like a split, like right down the middle. But I mean, this is like, like you can't even compare these two alliances. You know what I mean?
I need to see a Joey and Tamar conversation. Like, yeah,
well, apparently Joey likes alliances now. That's the breaking news.
I have to, like, my back's against the wall, and I now, I don't want to get out of here. These people are going to start eating each other. So I got to start playing the game now because that's what I'm here to do. I have a mortgage.
He has like a foreclosure.
Oh, okay,
I have a foreclosure.
I just remembered someone that was completely useless. David from Big Brother 15.
He was first boot, though.
Yeah, but completely useless.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So if this breaking news is true with Dina, Joey, Kandi, and Tamar teaming up together against Tom, Kato, Lolo, and Natalie, that puts Ricky in a really sweet spot in the middle between a nice divide in the house.
Ricky's with Lolo though.
Yeah,
Lolo,
I mean, like if he had to pick, like I'm sure he would go with that side.
Yeah, he's not going with Tamar because he can't with her.
Yeah. Plus, like Tamar and Kandi being in the same alliance, forget it.
I love his facial expression during the nomination ceremony when Tamar got up and started, and Ricky was just kind of like he's just, that's hilarious.
Do you think that they're giving Ricky edibles to keep him okay?
I don't think so.
Good? No.
I'm very familiar with the product, and he doesn't seem like it. We have a question in the chat. Pokemon said, would you ever want Johnny Mac to ever return in a regular Big Brother season? Sorry for the inconvenience. First of all, don't ever apologize for being inconvenient. We welcome any and all questions in the chat, as long as you're not trolling. Allison will go off on the trolls. But we actually did Pokemon like an off-season podcast where we made like an all-star season, and I think Johnny Mac did make the cut. So we are...
So what I'm going to say is this. He can come back as long as he promises not to laugh.
No, he has to laugh.
That's his
I
whole
love
thing, though.
him.
Drives me insane.
I love him.
I love him, but I can't stand the laugh.
Love him.
Oh, were you done, Tyler? Were you saying something?
Well, you muted me, so I was just going to say.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I was trying to do something else.
Oh, don't worry, I have my button all nice and ready for you too. Oh my god. Kyle's saying in the chat that Tamar and Kandi made up. They're good now. Yes, I know, but however, this is Tamar we're talking about.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All you got to do is tell her the sky is blue, and it's over.
Yeah.
You know what? I've gotten in drag out arguments, like hateful arguments with women before, and have ended up being really good friends with those people because we were 100% honest and we turn around and laugh about it later. So that's why I'm saying that Kandi and Tamar might have, like Lola, like they hugged it, like they could very well be looking out for each other. I mean, sometimes there's just an unspoken respect.
I think Tamar is so damaged that she is not open to that right now. She's just not. She's not willing to accept that. And she's just so contrary to everything that it's not going to last. I'm telling you right now, it'll be over by the end of the night.
Yeah.
When is the HOA? Is the show on tomorrow night?
Let me check.
Because she didn't mention Wednesday. So, but I'm not know who wins HOA.
Yeah, it is on tomorrow night.
James BB17 is a horrible.
No, it's on Wednesday. I'm sorry. I have my days mixed up.
Oh, it's not on tomorrow?
No.
Why the hell not? I have no life. I need to know. So they're saying James is from BB17 is a horrible player. I think that James would have been a better player if he stopped playing with his other little head. Okay. I think he got a little too involved with Natalie and Megan, and I think he should have straightened up. Other than that, I don't really have any issues with him.
They should never have brought him back.
No, that killed his fandom.
Yeah. So with that being said, anything else you guys want to add?
And not about this.
Dun, 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 dun. This is the Tom Green Show.
Really?
It's not the Green Tom Show. This is the Tom Green Show. This is my favorite show.
Anyway, I did want to ask one question since we talked about Nicole for a second. I don't think I've asked you guys this before. Would you guys have voted for Nicole or Paul in that final two for Big Brother 18?
Paul, 100%.
I honestly would have voted for Paul that time.
Okay.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
Well, I mean, especially being where we are, like, I don't know if I could do that while in the game, but being where we are, being a fly on the wall and seeing Nicole going from, first week to last week, like with nothing but orgasms, all through the whole show. She just like orgasmed her way into the finals. No, I would never vote for her. I'm sorry.
I don't know, guys. I have a different opinion on this.
Of course you do.
Paul had like really terrible jury management in 18, just like he did 19. And you also have to remember he was evicted and he came back. Or no, he wasn't. That was Victor. But he had like Victor as a meat shield like 3 different times throughout that season, which I think is just utterly ridiculous. I definitely would have voted for Nicole there.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that she won.
I don't know what happened between those 2 seasons of Big Brother. Oh, wait, it was Big Brother OTT. But anyway, I went from liking Paul, love, hate, like, I couldn't really channel it. Then he lost and I was pissed because I didn't want her to win. And then we got to when he came back and it was just this, I couldn't tell if it was him I was pissed with or the people he was playing with that I was pissed.
In Big Brother 19?
Yeah, because he had Matt and Raven and his little posse, and
it was all him, Allison. Like it was.
I understand. Yeah, I know, but still.
Remember, like, do you remember at the beginning of Big Brother 19? Like everybody was so impressed with this cast on paper. Like before the first day, everybody was so excited about like what this cast looked like in their preseason interviews and stuff like that. And Paul came in and just like totally ruined it.
Yeah, I think it just took it could have been such a great season without him in the mix, I guess.
I think it's a really bad idea to take a favorite player from one season and bring them right back the next season.
Yeah,
like
just them.
They killed James with that. They killed Paul with that. Who else did they kill with that?
Jeff and Jordan, their reputation took a huge hit.
Yeah. It was just, but not as much. They definitely killed James with that, and they killed Paul.
Yeah, I always forget that James came back. That's how like relevant he is.
Yeah, and because he was so popular, his first season.
Yeah.
So,
which I still like don't really understand.
Yeah.
What are you smiling about, Allison?
I'm just the picture that I'm gonna put as the
Jesus.
for the show. I've just found the picture of Kato Kalin with that fucking mask on. He looks like. Should we look at it real quick?
Sure.
Because he looks like I don't know. Many things come to mind, like Silence of the Lambs. But
while you're looking that up, Pokemon says, "I love Josh in Big Brother 19. Him winning fulfilled me with so much joy. The joy I got out of Josh winning Big Brother 19 was seeing Paul lose by 1 vote." That's a great picture.
Like I take all of these off my TV. I mean, that was right before the feeds cut Saturday.
Oh my God.
And he was up there with Tom and I showed this picture to Captain Obvious. He's like, "What the fuck is that? Do you want to know something? I have one of these masks."
Of course you do.
Do they work
yes.
well? Are they
do
good
what?
for moisture? Are they good for moisture?
Girl, you will be glowing. You'll be glowing.
Send me a link.
I'm all about the facial care. You and I need to have a combo because I'm all in that mess.
Send me the link. I need a good one.
All right.
All right.
What did you say?
I think we're ready to go. Hello, Allison.
Is that my cat knocking? What the hell?
I've got the. Shut up. Here's the thing. I wasn't paying attention. I was responding to a message. Anyway, so yes, Deb, we will talk about facial skincare because I'm not that shiny. My mother used to bitch all the time when she watched this show. My mom's not in the chat tonight. I'm kind of bummed. Allison, your shine's bouncing off your forehead. What is that? You need to get some oil blotters.
Well, no matter how bad it gets, you won't have as much shine as Joey Lawrence. So just keep that in mind.
No.
Man, that guy, and I think that guy's had his eyebrows dermaplaned or whatever they call it. You know what I'm talking about? Take a close look at that next time.
I'm afraid.
I can tell. All right, guys. I guess that's it for the show. We will be back Wednesday evening at 8 Central. Might have to put Tyler in a timeout.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. So, please subscribe to my weekly meltdown on YouTube and please like the channel on Facebook. Please follow me on Instagram at the.memphis.darling and follow me on Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS1977. And for the love of Christ, please follow my cat, Finley, on Instagram at Finley's Insty. It's Finley's FINLEYS_INSTI. I'm trying to get this cat more than 70 followers, and we're tipping.
70 followers?
All of the damn cat people. Come on.
Nobody is asking you nothing. Your cat doesn't. You don't even have a pet.
I don't have a cat because cats are stupid.
What?
This show is over. Deb,
cats are really dumb, guys.
Deb,
their litter boxes stink.
Deb, how can people find you on
on Twitter at my next life Debbie DEBI.
Don't worry, Tyler. I got this for you. You can follow Tyler Tiggers at TYNs with the lisp. Actually, what is that? What is that? What is that handle? What is that? Go ahead. Tell everybody how to find you.
Yeah, because Allison can't spell a 6-letter word. It is
can't.
at TLyons, TLYONCZ.
I can't.
Oh my Jesus.
I can't even spell Q.
Yeah. Yeah, in our chat today, Allison tried to say cue the waterworks or something like that.
No, you said you're like, oh God, I hate Celebrity Big Brother. And I said cue the piano music.
Cue
And
the
you
piano.
did
She
ask
spelled it Q-U-E. I was like, Allison, what?
Listen.
Oh my God. You're going to lose that spelling comp in Big Brother, and that's going to be the week that you go
shock
home.
everybody. I'm going to have the biggest, longest word you've ever seen. And all
Technotronics.
I got it.
That's not a word.
Technotronics.
I'm done with this.
No, I got my word.
What is it?
Chlorothiazide.
Oh.
See, she can spell medical shit.
Didn't Shannon Elizabeth have like a 16-letter word or something?
What, my word's going to be whatever.
It's going to be Q. Q-U-E. Oh my gosh. I'm loving all this Big Brother 15 conversation in the chat right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me. You guys can find me.
Season was over when McCrae got killed. I'm just saying.
Wait, say that one more time.
Big Brother 15, the season was completely over after McCrae got killed. I'm just saying.
McCrae being killed was his own fault.
Oh, shit. Okay, this is just getting nasty. It's just nasty. Everybody's going to fight. This is getting nasty.
No. That's why I love Big Brother, is that like everybody sees the story a little bit differently. And I love like talking about these things.
I know what I'm going to get you for Christmas next year, Tyler.
What are you going to get me? And this year, not next year.
This year. I hate you. I'm going to get you jumper cables because you like to start shit. Can I stop this show, please?
Sure.
I need to massage my colon. I have to try to take a dump.
Oh my God. Yeah, go for it. Go take a dump.
All right. Love you guys. We will see you. Oh, look, we've already got one dislike. I always love it when we get a dislike before the show's actually over. This just makes my night. Anyway, fuck you too. So we'll see you guys. If there's a show tomorrow. No, we won't be here tomorrow. We'll see you Wednesday, 9, 8 Central. Jesus.